Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
What's going on, Credit Snipers? It's your boy Carlos Estrada Vega with the Credit Assassins channel. Guys, hey, thank you for, tuning in. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for checking out the content. Today, we're going to continue part 2. And I want to make sure that I make this short and sweet. So like that, you could go ahead, grab this information, get out there, and make it happen, guys. All right, look. One of the main things, I want to make sure that you guys start setting out the foundation for your credit. I know that you want to go ahead and get some funding, and a lot of times we don't know what we don't know. And trust me, I was there with you, and when I first started looking at my credit report, I didn't know what the hell was I looking for. But anyway, so I want to make sure that little by little you start understanding what you're reading, and little by little you need to know the little hacks that you could start doing to setting up the foundation for that steady home that we want to create, right? So because you may want to actually go ahead and buy a home, a car loan, a boat, or get more credit card, or even get lending to start a business. So whatever the case is, let me help you, guys. So this is part 2 on how to set up your credit to get massive results and massive lending, guys. Today, let's talk about your utilization. But before I continue, guys, this is your first time on our channel, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure, give me the subscribe, guys. Click on that bell icon because trust me, I'm gonna be putting 1 to 3, 4, sometimes even 5 pieces of content per day. But I want to make sure that you get it, you don't miss it. Start using what you need. And if you already know it, hey, you know what? Pass it along to someone else that may need it. But at the same time, guys, give me the thumbs up. This is going to help me out tremendously because it's gonna put this information in front of people that really need it. And I just need your help with that. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. But let's talk about utilization. So your utilization is about 30% of your whole credit report or your whole credit. So anything that you do, think about how the amount of money that you have available. So let's just say in this case, I'm gonna give you conversation sakes, you have $10,000 in your credit available. So you have, let's just say you have 10 cards of $1,000 each, and that's equals to 10,000. Depending how much you're using. Let's just say you're using $5,000. Let's just say that means you're using 50%. You're using 3,000, 30%. You're using 10,000. You're using 100%. So anything over 30% is something that creates a flag with not only your credit report, the credit bureaus, but also your creditors, because anything above 30% actually they start getting very antsy, very not secure that you may not be able to pay your bills on time, or that you may be going under. Now at the same time, look, I always talk about this in credit utilization. I want you to stay between 2 to 5%, no more than that. So in the same example, let's just say $10,000, 2 to 5% of that will be between $200 to $500 in every car. So now let's go back to each car individually. $1,000, 2 to 5% of that will be between $20 to $50. So you make the math on whatever car you have, because I know that not every car is the same. Not every car is going to give you a solid number. They may give you some crazy numbers. Like I have some of my cars that have a credit limit of 8,342. Who came out with a 42? But whatever the case is, I'll take it because that helps my utilization over time. That's another thing. If you can get the credit cards and they come pre-approved, take them. Get that stigma off your head that the more credit you have, the worse it is. No, the more credit that you're able to get without hurting your credit, meaning that you don't get hard pulls, the better, because that increases your utilization, and that's what I'm talking about. So if you get a pre-approved for $5,000 and you already have $10,000 and you were $5,000, 50%, increase $5,000 of that, your utilization is gonna go down to like 33%, which is still going to help you tremendously. So let's go. I'm gonna give you 5 little hacks real quick that I want you to start taking charge and advantage of today. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is the snowball effect. So the snowball effect is, let's just say you have the same cards, and one of the cards you owe the less. And that card that you owe the less, that's where you're gonna put all your focus in. You're gonna pay as much as you can. Yeah, you're gonna pay minimum that you need to do a month plus some. You are going to actually pay. Still make sure that you still make those payments. Never go late in any of your bills, because your payment history is 35% of your credit report. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. But 35% if you are late once. It will tremendously hurt your credit more than utilization. So let's talk about the snowball effect right now. So you pay those bills, make sure you at least do the minimum, if you can a little more, but then all of your efforts now put them towards that smaller car. The goal over here is for you to get it down between 2 to 5%. Once you do that, then you move to the next one, and to the next one, and to the next one. Just like a snowball. When the snowball goes down, it may start like a little ball, but it'll become a snowball, a gigantic ball. So that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we create that effect on your credit, so like that you can pay your bills on time, because the more you pay, the less interest that you will pay on that car, and the more that you're going to be able to pay that car and everything else faster. Now, another trick, number 2, we talk about adding a trade line. Guys, if let's just say in the same situation, you are right now in the $10,000 credit line and you have $5,000 that you're using, that's 50%. Let's just say that we add $20,000 to, let's just say you go get a trade line, you add it to your credit report. So now, adding it to your credit report, that gives you a $30,000, right? So that puts you between 14 to 15% instead of having 50% of your credit utilization. You know what that's going to do to your credit report? You are gonna be like very low. Just by lowering your utilization tremendously, your score is going to rack up. It's going to shut up. So little things like that, adding a trade line. And if you want to know more about it, look, you even go on the bottom of this video. I have what's called the trade line cheat sheet. Get it free. It's a gift from us to you. Now, 3, let's talk about store cars. Let's just say, look, if you go into a store, let's just say Best Buy, Walmart, Target, a lot of the stores, they have what's called store card, but they also have a store credit card, meaning that a lot of the credit cards are backed by national banks. So say, for example, you go to Best Buy, they have Citibank backed. If you go to Walmart, they have Capital One. So when you go in person, the chances of you getting approved are even higher. But guess what? These cards have a Visa, MasterCard logo, which means that they are a credit card. And doesn't mean that you can only use them in Walmart. You can use them anywhere else. Plus, that goes into your credit report, and that, it's an advantage because it increases utilization. So do that before you apply to the other ones, because these ones are easier to get. Now, another thing, guys, when's the last time you requested a credit line increase? All right, so here we go. So the trick is that you are allowed to request a credit line increase every 90 days from your own creditor. That means that if you've been paying your bills on time, if you've been doing everything that you're supposed to, they want to keep you. They want to make sure, because they're making money with you, right? Same thing. So you created that relationship. They have more trust in you than someone else from the street coming in and asking for new credit. So that even though if they give you $1,000, $2,000, that's $1,000 to $2,000 that you didn't have before, and it's better options. So the more better options you have to get approved with them than actually going out to a new creditor and try to get approved. Now, guys, number 5 is go back to your own bank. Just like I said, the relationship that you have, right? Go back to the same bank, and if they have another type of car or another type of brand and car, like for example, Navy Federal Credit Union. I have flagships, I have the Gold Rewards, but they also have another one that is backed by American Express. And guess what I did? I applied for the same one. Now, if I would have gone to American Express, I have 5 American Express, I probably would have gotten it. But I'm also like hitting my limits with them. I went to Navy Federal Credit Union. Now I still got an American Express. So guys, in other words, if you go back to your own bank, the chances of you getting approved are higher than going to a new bank. So guys, hey, look, this is 5 hacks that I wanted to help you with, that I'm hoping that you actually start using today. Why? Massive hacks with little time. Hey, they could definitely start making a difference in the next 30, 45 days for you to start doing anything and everything you want. Remember, if you are planning to make a big change in your life, or making a big move, or buying a home, or starting a business, there's certain things you need to do with your credit, because your credit is everything today. Remember, we're going, this is technology. Money, yeah, money's money, money's currency. But remember, the money talks, but your credit holds the conversation that you need in order to continue and scale in life. Guys, thank you for your time. Do not forget, this was your first time. I hope you liked it. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how we can do better, how can I improve this content for you. But at the same time, guys, if this was your first time and this wasn't your first time either, if you still haven't subscribed, do not forget to subscribe. Click on the bell icon, click on all, so like that you'll be notified, and let me get the thumbs up. Thank you, guys. My name is Carlos Estrada Vega. I am the Credit Assassin, and I'll see you in the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them?